Good night, teacher and classmate. This is the last video about class plan, and in this case we are going to work with the students of first year of high school with a level, as you know, of A2.2, and with the topic of myths and legends. So some of the objectives that we have is that the students in listening will be able to express and listen opinions of others and understand of what they are talking about. In reading and writing, they can be able to understand reading comprehension where they have some myths or legends, and also try to create or rewrite a traditional legend or traditional myth. So in this case, some methodologies and strategies that we use. In the methodology, we have the communicated language teaching, the audiolingual method, ERCA method, a didactic method, and also a gamification, because in this our class we are going to work with gamification. So some strategies that we are going to use is a whole class work, work groups, and also individual work. So we are going to use a collaborative manner to work to solve problems or to help to reach a goal. So we also are going to use our environment and the resources that we have in the class to complete the game. So as an anticipatory set, we are going to begin, as in the last class we are talking about the first bachelor. We are going to ask a game where they have to play tic-tac-toe as we work in third bachelor, where they are going to be asked about verbs in past. As you know, the other class that we have it with them was the verbs, so we are to ask them to tell us the translate of that verb in the past form. As I said study, and they have to say studied. So the ones that have good in this part, they will have an extra point. That is very important to motivate our students. And so in this next step, we are going to talk about the main teaching input. So as you know, we work with ERCA method, and in the experience we are going to talk about with the students about myths and legends that they know in Ecuador and also in other countries, and trying to make them use it correctly, the grammar structure. Also we give some examples of legends like chupacabras in Ecuador, or the La Llorona. So we give the students some examples that we have and legends that we have in Ecuador. So as a reflection, we begin with them giving an example or asking them to give experience if they believe in these legends and in these myths. After that, we are going to make them to understand the difference between a myth and a legend. The ones that is all fiction, and the other that have a part of true and one part that is invented. So they need to know the difference between the both. One is a myth, which one is a legend. So to work with this topic, and knowing that the students already know the grammar structures and they know how to create a simple paragraph and how to understand, we are going to make them to do groups of 4 persons. We are going to be in a group, and each group we have to work in this game that is called the state game. So we have different stations. The first station, we have a name of a myth or a legend. They have to choose everyone they wanted. In the second stage, they have to relate this name with a simple explanation of what is the myth or who is that person that we are talking about. And in the third step, we have a picture of that person. right? So finally they have to take all of these pictures to the last students, and they have to combine everything and give simple sentences where they give the name, give the definition or the simple explanation of the myth of the legend, and the picture of that person. With the help of the teacher and the knowledge that the students maybe have about myth and legends, they will guess if it is right how they combine the three objects, the three targets, and if it's correct, they will pass. If they are wrong, they have to repeat, but at the end, they have to let the other groups to participate. So I'm going to give an explanation of how is the game. In this case, when students go and take the name, in this example, we are going to use Romulus and Remus. This will be the name that the students choose. The other one will be the description of this name. So we have a description that the students take, that is, we are from Greek civilization, we are very famous because we founded Rome. So the students take this and the name and pass to the other students that try to guess which pictures is according to the lecture and the name. And finally, they pass to the last students and they have to compose a simple sentences. In this case, he will say or she will say, the story or the myth of the legend will be is about Romulus and Remus. They are from Greek civilization. They are very famous because they founded Rome, and this is a picture of that people. So if it's right, the students will pass, and this is going to happen with all the groups. So as a guide practice, the students in groups going to create a simple paragraph or simple essay of simple story of what they take, what myth of legend they have, but they have to rewrite. So they have to change the name of the characters, they have to change the principal aspects of the story, but they have to maintain the sense of the story. So in this case, in the case of the Romulus and Remus, I said that this is places in Miami, and they founded the pub called Romulus and Remus, and they fight because they want to have different things on the pub, and we rewrite the story. This is very helpful to the students to understand better how to write a simple composition. So then, as an individual and as independent practice, the teacher will make them to write a simple experience or that they have that can come like a myth or legend. As example, the teacher will say that my legend is that in my neighborhood there are a woman that all the night cries, and if you go out after 12 o'clock, she will take you. I create that, and the students will do that, and that will be the evaluation, because they are going to pass to in front of all of the class some students and talk about their compositions, and about first in groups, and then they have to choose one of the students of the group to read the composition that do individually. So finally, as a homework, the students will take to home to rewrite all their legend, but in this case they will have to the opportunity to choose the legend or choose the myth that they want to rewrite, but in this case they will conserve the principal characters, but they are going to change the moment, just the place where is placed this story. So this is very interesting with these students to work in this way, because they first learn how to work in a collaborative way with other students, and they have to work with and help each other to raise a goal. In this case, also they develop a good analyze, and they learn how to rewrite, how to change the a simple paragraph in other paragraph, but conserving the way they are writing. So finally, talking about the supplementary material that we use was flashcard, was started with the names, was investigation of different legends and myths, and we applied here the gamification, that is a new strategy to play with the students. And as you know, we are talking about of students of first year of high school, and they have the custom of work only one with worksheets of the teacher is just the one that transfer knowledge, but it's not the facilitator. So we want to change that. We want that the students be participated of their knowledge, and the teacher always guide if it is necessary. Other resources, that this is the only resources that we use it because it's very useful, and the students can have different things of this because they investigate legend, they investigate myth, they rewrite, they involve in the literature, and they come to other world where they can find different meanings of words. As you know, read is a good way to know vocabulary. So this is everything. The supplementary material will be at the end of this video. Thank you for watching these 5 videos talking about class plans in students of high school, first, second, and third year. And finally, I want to give my opinion that is very interesting. Try to make something more didactic with these students. As you know, they don't have the custom of these ways to work. This is most common in the students that are in the lower years as in the primary, but we can apply, we can do it, and it's possible. This is everything. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.